Jesus, to you belongs all power. Jesus, whenever I call your name, you make a way. Your name is a strong tower. Jesus. It seems as though nowadays each time I make a video, I sing at the beginning. It's not intentional, but it's just that before I start the videos, I have like a short worship and praise session, and then sometimes I let us show the video. Yes. Okay, so good day and welcome to my channel. I trust that you are fine by the grace of God. It's not been a while since I posted, so I'm really happy about that. Please, if you've not liked, no, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Just click the button, click the subscribe button, and then turn on the post notifications. I just right by the subscribe button there's a bell. Just tap the bell so that whenever I post, you receive the notifications as soon as I post them. So yes, and like this video right now. Thank you very much. Let's just get into the video. This is by the way. Today is Saturday, the 25th of May. Yesterday I was attacked by a very strange spirit of infirmity, and I don't know, by the grace of God I'm fine now. And I just thank God for that. I just want to see this, yeah. So if you pray for me yesterday, God bless you. And if you've been praying for me too, God bless you. If you don't pray for me, please pray for me. Add me to your prayers. Thank you. So without wasting much time, according to the title, I'm just going to have a short discussion. I just want to bring your mind to this. I believe that there are so many idols in the church right now, the body of Christ right now, and you may not even realize that this thing is an idol in your life. But if you sit down and critically listen to this video and afterwards look into your life, you realize that this particular thing is now an idol in my life. This thing is that, this thing is that. Then let me just first give you the dictionary's definition of an idol. Then I'll give you what the Holy Spirit defines me as an idol. Jesus, to you belongs all power. Jesus. I searched for this on Google, right? According to the definition I got there, the first meaning of idolatry is to worship something or someone with divine honors. The second one is to love deeply, and the third one, is to like very much.
Now, this is to the African Christian. When we say idols, don't necessarily think it's your grandmother or grandfather sitting in a village with a wooden structure that they've called their god that is an idol. Those idols actually aren't in the system now, but there are things that are even more deadly than those idols of old.
What the Holy Spirit told me, he defined idolatry to mean anything that takes the place of God in your life, anything that comes before God in your life is an idol. If when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you think about is not to pray, it's not to commit the day into God's hands, but it's to check what is going on somewhere, is to speak to somebody, is to hear from base, to be with this. That means that thing that you put before God is an idol. Even let's put praying in the morning aside, let's put more practical things. Now, if I want to give an example that's like, let's say if you don't go to church on Sunday and you spend time with your friends, it means those your friends have become idols. People will argue with me that church is not a must or something, whatever. So let me give you this. Even if church is not a must, right? If you don't spend time reading the word of God, but you have time to watch movies, you have time to watch endless series, every new series you have, every single thing you watch from game of I don't want to mention this before I start to get any type of this thing, but right, you watch every single thing that you don't have, nothing's wrong watching them, but if you can watch them and also apportion time for the work of God, if you can watch them and then also give time to study the word of God diligently, then it's not even an idol in your life. An idol, according to God, is something that will take the place of God in your life. Anything that would compete with God's place in your life, that is an idol. So I don't want to delay in this video. I really don't want to. This is just something I just want us to focus on this and just pay attention to this a little. Check if there's anything that competes with God in your life.
You may be praying and doing everything. Maybe be praying, maybe you spend 1 hour reading the word of God, 1 hour praying. That's good. Fairly, that's good. Per the standards of Christianity today, it may be perfect. It may even be on a serious level because most people don't read the word, most people don't pray. But if you can spend 1 hour reading the word and spend about 3 hours non-stop sitting down watching a movie, then you really need to critically look into your life. Let me give you three Bible verses on idolatry, on idol worshipping. The first Bible verse I'd like to read is Ephesians 5 verse 5. It says that, "For this you know with certainty, that no immoral or impure person or covetous man who is an idolater has an inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God." The second Bible verse I'll also read is Colossians 3 verse 5. It says that, "Therefore consider the members of your earthly body as dead to immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, and greed, which amounts to idolatry." That means that from this scripture, it means that all the things that have been mentioned for idolatry are the things that amount to idolatry, right? So let's take it again. It says that, "Therefore consider the members of your earthly body as dead to 1. Immorality, 2. Impurity, 3. Passion, 4. Evil desire, 5. And greed, which amounts to idolatry." That means that in idolatry, these are the things that make an idol. Immorality can become an idol at a point if you become too concerned about sexual fulfillment and pleasing your body. Worldly desires, right? That's idolatry, where you put so much focus on the things of this world and forget even that there's a place we are going to. That means you've made the world, you've made the money, you've made what you are gaining now, you've made what you are seeing now idols. If you read Colossians 3 verse 2, it says that, "Set your mind on things above." In Matthew 6 verse 6, it also says that, "Store up treasures for yourself in heaven." I just want to bring our attention. Let's focus. Check your life critically. Check if there's anything that's taking the place of God in your life. If you're a Christian and you can't even give yourself 2 hours of Bible study, you can't even read the Bible for even 1 hour, even 30 minutes every day, it should bother you. If you can have time to be talking to a boyfriend, have time and be on social media, have time and be just checking everything, reading books, watching movies and all those things, and you still can't give God quality time every day, then you should really check it. Maybe the other things you are giving time to have now become idols in your life. They have now taken the place of God in your life. The time they are supposed to give to God, they are now giving them to those things. And so I just want us to just focus and check our hearts and see if there's anything in our life that's taking the place of God. Mind you, initially I said the definition of idolatry is anything that takes the place of God in your life, anything that competes with God's stand or God's place in your life. So if there's anything that, like, you can have a boyfriend that makes you step out of God's will, he has become an idol for you because since you met him, you don't even read the word of God. You talk to him from morning to evening. Even when he's at work, he wants to speak to you. You don't have time to read the word of God. You don't even talk about the word of God. You know you have the call. I think this is word of knowledge. You know you have the call of God on your life. But you are working with a man that has nothing to do with God. This man that you are working with, you know very well the man that he's not a Christian, but you are working with him and you know you'll be a woman of God. That means the man has now become an idol in your life just because of little money that he give you. The money is now an idol in your life. The money has taken over the stand and the place of God in your life. It was bad because when was it? Last 2 years, right? The last 2 years, I was seriously engrossed in my mobile phone, and I've been doing cyber evangelism for about 3 to 4 years. I think there's the 4th year, but regardless of what I was using the phone for, I realized I was still using the phone a lot for my own personal gains. I was texting people, being online every time, chatting this, typing this, and all of that. And then it reached a point the Holy Spirit convicted me and told me that, in fact, actually, what happened was that my phone got faults, and I don't know how you would see this, but looking back, I realized God just did that to get my attention. And after I actually lost the phone and I couldn't do anything, my phone wasn't working, I started giving myself to him, started engrossing myself in the work of God and the things of God, in seeking higher knowledge, in seeking to know him more and to work with him. And by the time I had reached I don't know if I should call it a level, by the time I had reached a point where when I wake up, it's God. When I'm going to sleep is God. During the day is God. 9 a.m. is God. 11 p.m. is God. Every time is God. God is always on my mind. And so I had become so engrossed in that I wasn't even talking to anybody. I wasn't using the phone, and I wasn't even bothered because at that time I wasn't really bothered by the things I was seeing. And eventually, when God told me that, oh, I can start using my phone now, I didn't even want to go for the phone. And He sent somebody. The current phone I'm using was someone that God spoke to give me that phone. He's a brother in Christ, and God spoke to me and actually gave me the phone, and that's the phone I'm using. I don't want to mention his name because I don't know if you like me to let it be known. But yeah, wherever you are, God bless you. I know you watch my videos, so God bless you wherever you are. But you see, it was around that time that He taught me about idolatry and about letting something take His place in your life. Today, as I was sitting down, I'm supposed to post videos Mondays. Now that I'm on vacation, I decided to post on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That was, and I'm not obliged to do that. But if I get a message within that time, I would post. Yeah. And so today, as I was sitting down, I just had planned that I'm not going to post anything. And I started having a little Bible studies, and I chanced on one of the scriptures on idolatry, and I remember that, oh, prayer, this is one of the things that God has taught you about. Why not just talk about it? This is not a preaching, this is just a heart-to-heart conversation. So I just want to just critically sit down, look into your life, see if there's anything that's taking God's place. If it's a boyfriend, cut yourself from that thing. Anything that's causing you to not walk in the purpose of God for your life, anything that's causing you to not make it known that you're a child of God, just cut that thing, cut yourself out of that thing. Yeah, it's good to put away worldly desires for the permanent things. Bible says that the things we see are temporal, the things we don't see are eternal. Place your mind on the things that are above. Place your mind on things that we don't see. Place your mind and your heart on things that are going to last forever. Don't focus so much on worldly pleasures. If not, once you lose them, that's the end of your life. I know people that should they lose their phone today, they are finished. I heard of a story where a woman collapsed because of money. My family has been in and out of financial struggles so much to the point that through that it has built us to a level that we don't even have respect for money. Whether money is there or is not there, our focus is on God. Money will come and meet us serving God. Money won't come and take us out of God. Earthly riches won't come and just take us out of God. Whether we have money, if we have money, we are serving God. If we don't have money, we are serving God. And that's just how God has made it. That way, money is not a king of the king of our hearts. God is now the king of our hearts. There comes a time where you have to put off all those desires, all those pleasures of the body and all those things, and just focus on God and just begin to give your whole body to God and your mind and your spirit and your soul to God. I'm telling you, God is called. I've been prophesying and saying all these things, so if you know me, you know this, that God is calling us into maturity. He's calling us into spiritual growth. There are lots of things God is going to do, but some of these things, they are disciplines. We don't expect God to come and deliver you from addiction to food. You have to. It is a duty of the flesh. You have to subject the flesh and tell the flesh that, hey, you want to watch a movie, but the spirit man that you've been feeding every day needs to read the word of God. Because as feeding your body, feed your spirit too. Set time aside and read the word of God. Set time aside and pray. Those things are not gifts. If it's a gift, you can pray and ask God for it. But those things are not gifts. Those things are things we discipline and exercise our body into doing. You don't get up and say, I'm waiting to God to give me the gift of prayer. You'll be waiting and waiting. There's nowhere that such a thing is written. You'll be waiting and waiting and waiting. Take away everything that would distract you from praying. Take away everything that would distract you from reading the word of God. And focus on God. There comes a time where you have to break ties with everything that doesn't cause you to move into the purpose of God for your life. To set yourself free from Pharaoh's daughter. There comes a time where you have to take that tag off your life. There comes a time where you have to walk into the purpose of God. And coming out of idolatry in any form is not just a simple thing that you just get up and say, I'm coming out, and you are out. It takes actual discipline. As I was saying, it takes real discipline of your body. It takes real discipline of the desires of your flesh. Let me read Hebrews 11 verse 26 shortly, and then okay, from Hebrews 11 verse 23 to 26, it says that by faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. This is the beef. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. When he was come to years means when he had become of age, when he had matured, he had begun to know. Do you understand? And so per this, now that you've come to the knowledge that there are things that can take the place of God, the place of God in your life, like this series that you watch and all those things that don't benefit you in any way. Now that you've realized that those are the idols in your life, it's now time for you to step out of it, to now disown them, to now abandon them, to now decide to cut ties with them and now begin to move in the will and the direction of God for your life. So today in this short video, I just want to remind you, if there's anything that's sitting on the throne of your heart that is not God, grace abounds for you to be delivered from that thing, but work towards it. Work towards it. Diligently seek God. Diligently seek the word of God. Diligently seek the milk of the word. Diligently seek to know God more. Diligently pray and give yourself to spiritual things. Thank you very much, and I just hope this video blesses you. It's just a heart-to-heart talk. This is not a video where you come and then I'm prophesying. It's not a video that we prophesy. Sometimes you have to teach and then bring to your notice certain things so that you'll be well established in the kingdom of God. So thank you. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you have, God bless you. Please share the link. You can share the link to your friends, your family. Not you can. Please do so. Yeah. Please send it. And if my videos have blessed you in any way, just let me know. Send me a mail, send me a DM or something, and God bless you. By the way, I'm going to pair my hair. I don't know if I've said this right. I think I've said it for 2 years or more, but I'm actually going to pair it, and I plan on posting a video on the channel. I'm not very certain. It depends on how we'll go. I'm not going to go to a salon because I'm not going to go to a salon. Maybe later I'll go into that. If you notice, I don't do my hair. I do my hair every year. I've worn hair is my own hair. That's why my hair is always natural and in a pony, because I don't go to the salon. So that's a story for another day. Alright? So I'll be preparing my hair. Maybe if God will let, I'll post the video on the channel as a lifestyle video, not as the faith vlog. So thank you very much, and expect the video on fasting. Expect the video on, I've forgotten what other video it is, but yeah, thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye. I love you and God loves you more. If you don't know Jesus, please receive him into your life. You can watch any of my old videos and be blessed. Thank you very much.